Greetings, KyleUniverse here, and my hair is a mess and I don't even care. You know why? Because this video is a long time coming. Alright, so a couple times in the past, I've been asked by a certain follower of mine, actually it's one of my most loyal followers, Blue Laser. Now Blue Laser has asked me, Kyle, can I see your video games? Or like, do a video about your video game collection. And I told him, sure, I'll get around to that. And I just kept putting it off, and I never did it. But it's finally time for me to make good on that promise. So, let's take a look at all this. So most of this, I'm sure a lot of you guys have seen. Because whenever I do a video where I'm sitting, like, in front of this, you see all this in the background. But, I can go into a little bit more detail. Excuse all the dust. You know, most of the reasons why I don't show a lot of this is just, it's such a mess. I got so much stuff just piled up here. Like look at this. Just a random Launchpad action figure, or, the alien from... Okay, do you guys remember Alien Encounter? It was a ride at Disneyland. This was a figure from the... Yeah, I just got random stuff like that, so hopefully I can get this place more organized later. Okay, so at the top here, we have the Sega Genesis games. Now, a lot of these came from my childhood, so these are the games I actually grew up with. But some of them were ones that I bought at, like, used game stores. And, there's Jacko Chica there, which, I don't know, I just thought it was kind of cool just to stand there. I love Halloween. Look at all the dust! Oh my god, yeah, that's why I don't show you guys this. Yes, I am a terrible housekeeper at the moment, but, yeah, never mind. Okay, so right over here, these are my Wii games. And next to this Pokeball. Now, what this Pokeball, which you've probably seen in the background lots of times, it's actually signed by Veronica Taylor. Now, if you know her, she does the voice of Ash on the Pokemon anime. Well, you know, the original Ash, not that one that they have now. Here's PlayStation games. And actually, since PlayStation is so small, like, that's all my PlayStation games. I guess I can show you guys those. See, the thing is for me, when I was a kid and then growing up into adulthood, I was never really a huge PlayStation fan. Like, I would always get them, but it wouldn't be until way later. Like, after, like, I didn't get my first PlayStation until it had already stopped making games. And it was kind of the same thing with PlayStation 2. I think I only bought one so I could play Kingdom Hearts. So, I don't know, I was just never really into PlayStation. And even today, I bought, like, a PlayStation 3 and a PlayStation 4, but it's only because I wanted to play some of the games that Nintendo wouldn't carry. Because, you know, Nintendo's more family-friendly, so they won't carry some of the games that might be a little bit more mature. So, I always feel like I have to buy two systems. I have to always buy the Nintendo, because I'm a Nintendo fanboy, and I always have to buy a PlayStation, because they're gonna have the games that Nintendo won't have. Okay, so we have Marvel Superheroes here, which I found this at a flea market, so I didn't get the official case that goes along with it, so it's just in that. Oh, that's actually a computer game from the mid-90s, so that's not even a PlayStation thing. Okay. I was never able to pronounce this game. Can you pronounce that? Eherges? Like, I don't know. It's like, the only thing it's known for is it's that fighting game that has Cloud in it. Casper. Meh. I mean, it's not bad, but it's... Final Fantasy VII, gotta have it. Final Fantasy VIII. Mega Man X4, you know, kind of before they started to go down, I don't know. Some people would say it went downhill, yeah, with X4, how Mega Man X1, 2, and 3 were great, but 4 wasn't that good, and I kind of somewhat agree, but 4 wasn't that bad. There we have Tekken, and as you can see, yes, they have stickers on there. Game Source, which actually isn't even in business anymore. That went out of business a while ago. But, yeah, it just goes from what I said, about how, I didn't have PlayStation growing up, so all my games were used. So, wow, The Mummy, only $2.99. Yeah. Hercules, I don't know why that's $3.99, because that's actually a pretty fun game. Tomb Raider, actually, I bought a bunch of Tomb Raider videos not videos, video games, because I was going to, make a video on them, like, years ago, which, I guess, I'll keep them around I'm not like I was gonna get rid of them, but I'll keep them around because I still need to turn them into, like, Universe of Games videos. There's Tetris Plus. Army Men. Mega Man Legends 2. Yeah, you know what sucks about this? This is a rare game now, right? But if you open it, the game's not in there. Okay, you know, it kind of sucks, and I won't go into the details, but let's just say that about 15 years ago, a few of my games were stolen. Yeah. I mean, that's all I'll say about that, but yeah, and one of them's Mega Man Legends 2. And you know what sucks is that this is a rare game now. I mean, it's not insanely rare, but, you know, it's rare enough that you don't want to pay the price that people are asking for it on eBay. And there's Yu-Gi-Oh! That was more my brother's game, but I kept it anyway, because, you know, he didn't really care about it anymore. Xena, that's a pretty fun game. I need to make a Universe of Games about that one soon. Mega Man 8, another fun one. Tomb Raider 3, and chess. Yes, I know, I don't have a lot of, the PlayStation games that people would consider the best of the best, but yeah, that's just because I didn't really grow up with PlayStation. I'm sorry. Okay, so here we have the beginning of my Wii games. Got your Metroid Other M, some Twilight Princess, some Epic Mickey. You know, people didn't like Metroid Other M, but I actually really do. I enjoyed it a lot. Oh my gosh. People are gonna give me crap about that. And I didn't have... that's about all the Wii games I had. I didn't have a ton of Wii games, but I kind of feel like I had the majority of the ones that you would think about. Over here you have the GameCube games. I have a few DS games right there. A few 3DS games. You got a Game Boy. A few Game Boys up there. Yeah, and as you can see, I had a good amount of GameCube games because, like I said before, I grew up with Nintendo, so I would always get them. And you can tell I'm not an Xbox fan. Because, like, these games right here, that is my extent of Xbox games right there. Dead or Alive 3, Marvel vs. Capcom 2, Half-Life, The Haunted Mansion, Grabbed by the Ghoulies, Star Wars, Knights of the Old Republic, and Soul Calibur. Like, if you ask me, what do you have for Xbox, that's it. Wait a minute, actually that's not it. Huh. I don't know where... because I had Halo. Huh. I don't know where it is. But I have Halo. I do have that. And so that's, PlayStation 2 games, and... oh, there's Halo over there! It's just not with the others. Yeah, and oh look, all the Dragon Ball Z games. You know, after a while, you just kind of figure that all the Dragon Ball Z games are kind of the same thing. So it's like, why do you need to keep buying it over and over? You don't. Okay, so down here... now this gets more into the, like, what you guys see in the videos. That's kind of blurry. Come on, let that focus a little bit. Okay, got a little Garfield 10 right there. Now, the cool thing about these games is, like, when I was growing up, like these right here, these are the games that I pretty much had. With the exception of, like, this, Ghost Lion. Nah, I didn't grow up with Ghost Lion. But the majority of the ones that are in, like, this little section right here, those are all that I had growing up. Like, you know, you got, like, Mario... yeah, the cover is beat up. It's like, I don't remember how that happened. It probably happened back in the 80s. I don't remember, but yeah, that got beat up a little bit. But you got, like, your Marios, your Mario 1, 2, and 3, Ninja Gaiden, Back to the Future 1 and 2, Double Dribble, Snake Rattle and Roll, Maniac Mansion, Mega Man 2. Why is that not focusing right? Come on. Yeah, oh, there we go. Okay. The Muppets, Chaos at the Carnival, King's Knight, Ghostbusters, Ninja Turtles 2, Tiny Toons, and Yoshi. So basically, when I was growing up, those were the only games I had. Oh, and this Legend of Zelda cartridge over here. So if you move that over, that's basically what I had. And all of these, I just got those at, like, flea markets and at used game stores. But yeah, just that little section up there, that's what I had growing up. And down here, if we'll focus. Focus! There we go. We have the PlayStation 3 games. Not a whole lot. Some of them I bought just to make videos on, and I haven't even gotten around to it yet. I think it's funny with this one. Okay, so as we all know, this is Sonic 2006, and it's a bad game. And what's funny is that just by looking at the outside, you can tell that it was sold like 3 times. Because you have the first sticker, which may have been the original GameStop sticker, or wherever it's from. Then you have this one, meaning that someone traded it in again. And then on the back, you have another sticker over here. So, it had 3 stickers at one point, meaning that it was sold at least 3 times. Meaning that someone brought this back and said, no, I do not like this at all, get rid of it. So, there's that. And so, next to PlayStation 3, it's a little shadowy, but here's the Super Nintendo games. Yeah, the lighting isn't that great. And it goes kind of behind here and off that way. Wow, I cannot focus on that. But, yeah, there's more behind that. I need to get all this stuff out of the way. So I need to do some major spring cleaning. Alright, Blue Laser, that one was for you. Sorry it took so long, but hey, I got around to it eventually. Alright. I hope you... oh yeah, it's Halloween, isn't it? I hope you guys have a happy Halloween. I'm KyleUniverse, and I'll see you out there.